Good morning, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emery's Tarot. It's a great pleasure to be here. And cross-watchers, new viewers, new subscribers, you're all very, very welcome. The only bit I have to say before we start is please take the bits that resonate and leave the rest. Okay? So what's going on for my Taurian friends? Angel spirits, guides, messages for the sign of Taurus, please. Three of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. You're making plans, Taurus. The Death card, transition. Things have changed radically for you in the past few months, especially Five of Swords. You're about to let go of a situation or a person. Okay, now whether this is, whatever your situation, it's changing. Some of this is outside of your control due to outside influences, but a lot of this is decisions you are making yourself. Okay, I'm kind of getting it's mainly due to relationships. All right, but for one or two of you, there could be a major life-changing decision in a job that involves travel or moving away or relocation. But, you know, as I say, there's big changes coming in for you. This is like the universe saying, you know, it's the green light. It's time to do whatever, follow your heart, follow your ambitions. You could be dealing with somebody who is married and has children, and you could even be in the same situation, but there's a kind of a third party obligation here. I'm kind of getting that to fulfill your destiny, so to speak, you do need cooperation of other people. I'm getting here a lot of plans finally coming to fruition, and your efforts and tenacity from the past, my friends, are finally paying off. Yeah, like I said, some of this is outside of your control. Now, you do feel with one particular relationship there, you feel like you've been going around in circles, and you're releasing that energy and making decisions so that you're not going around in circles anymore. You know, this could be going back 2 or 3 years even for a lot of you. There is somebody you particularly want to be with. Okay, you're willing to put up a fight to get to them. But yeah, there's responsibilities elsewhere. I'm kind of getting that you're spiritually and emotionally decluttering. There is the devil here. You feel you've been held back. Okay. There's also some jealousy and resentment. Beware of malevolent feelings, thoughts. A lot of you could be dealing with the ex. This could be the father or parent of a child. Okay, return that you see as very toxic. You could even be dealing with somebody who's got an addiction. There is some addictive tendencies around you. Okay, and there's also a separation. I have got 2 3s here, so there is some difficult decisions here, and perhaps one involving work, with relationships, or just 2 people, 2 situations. You know, you've got 2 3s here in the majors, that's 6, and the Gemini card just happens to be at the bottom of the deck. So a lot of you, this is air energy, this is air energy. There's been a lot of confrontations. Okay, so you could well be dealing with a Gemini. For 1 or 2 of you, there is the feeling that this person can't make their mind up. You feel they're holding you back, I'm kind of getting a time limit you've put on for this person. You're determined to go down your own route, whatever happens with this other person, and either bring closure to the past or go forward with this person. I must admit that, this is pretty open. With this World card here, it's completion, it's not forgetting the past, but it's bringing a conclusion to it. But it's also bringing an end to any conflict. I'm getting the energy between you and a certain somebody is very, very tense, to say the least. Okay. Yeah, there's somebody here trying to hold you back. They don't want to let you go. Not energetically, anyway. With this World card here on the outgoing energy, or outcome if you want to put it like that, I don't always like using that word outcome because it gives a sense of finality, and as we know, the world's constantly changing, so there's no such thing as, conclusions. It's forever moving. But if you want to call this the outcome card, then be my guest. But it is completion. What you started, your plans, etc., perhaps a few months ago, 3, 4, 5 months ago, or even longer, is coming to fruition. I'm kind of getting that either way you're on a win-win situation. You just got to go through this separation, this decluttering. Perhaps even few of you are even taking telephone numbers off that people haven't bothered to contact you for weeks and weeks or whatever, and you're just decluttering here. What I'm getting for some of you is that you've parted from the ex-father or mother of a child, you've resettled, whether you live alone or you've met somebody else, and you're happily minding your own business, and there's the return of the ex here. So that leaves you with some, not necessarily old scores to settle, although somebody here sees that as old scores to settle, emotional and spiritual scores I'm talking about. Okay, and that there is the chance to get closure. You are feeling a bit stuck at the moment. Perhaps this is in relationship to parents or parent. Okay, I'm getting some kind of parental issues here with one or two of you. But, like I say, you could be dealing with a person who is married. They're stuck in this energy where there's a lot of narcissism. They're being held back. They're perhaps being threatened. There's addiction there. This is perhaps not with you directly, but it's involving you and it's holding you up. So, whatever the situation, you're being held back by this situation. This person could well be married, okay, and, but you've got plans to get together with somebody here and some very, very strong beliefs. But what I'm getting here, where there was a lot of tension, a lot of aggravation, a lot of impatience, I'm kind of getting that you're starting to be very, very indifferent to it. Okay, I'm getting a lot of different energies here. I'm getting Gemini energy, I'm getting Capricorn energy, Scorpio energy, Sagittarius energy, and this could be, for one or two of you're dealing with not just one person, you're dealing with 2 or 3 at the same time on your side and on their side. But there perhaps is a soulmate connection. There is somebody here that you do want to be with, they want to be with you, but because of outside circumstances, just everything's keeps getting in the way, so to speak. I'm getting some respite from all this, though. You could well travel or go see this person. They could come and see you. I'm picking up private conversations here on making plans on a way forward. Okay, I'm getting here that somebody is asking you to be very patient. And you have been up to now But I'm kind of getting that patience is wearing thin. Patience is the key to this, though. There is some legal issues tied to it. You could even be seeking legal advice, or somebody is seeking legal advice. But as I say, there's a lot of Gemini energy around this, so but it's decisions, but you're following your heart. There's a lot of passive aggressiveness around you. For one or two of you, I'm getting somebody's giving you the silent treatment. It's almost as if they want to teach you a lesson. But what they don't know is it's not working. It's not working. Because you've experienced this before. This time you put in your own feelings first. You put their feelings before. Yeah, it's making a decision, being with the person where you want to be. And just as I said, that 11:11 came up on this timing clock. I'm kind of getting you will bring this to conclusion one way or the other. You've been very, very patient. You're following your own destiny. You're making your own plans now. I am getting discussion for one or two of you with certain somebody, okay, to see the way forward. But then all I can see clarity, strength, tenacity, and you literally having the strength whereas you didn't have it before, okay. That's your card. All right, making plans. You are finding the strength and tenacity to finally making that choice. And I'm getting for a lot of you, there's somebody new waiting to come in the wings. Okay. So there's in this scenario, there's a marriage, there's beliefs, there's different cultures, there's different upbringing, there's different environments, to contend with. There's a person who is married here. Whether you're married or not is irrelevant to, not in the sense of the practical term or the monetary term, but spiritually, the energy is marriage or no marriage, you're on the move to follow your heart. It's kind of like there's this great need for change for you. You're following your heart, you're following your desires. You're taking back some of your power, you're taking back some of your control. There's a very, very one-sided situation here, and you're balancing that out. Hence, there's bringing a conclusion to the past, not necessarily forgetting it, but putting yourself in a much more relaxed situation. Many thanks for watching. Bye for now.